Hello, I'm Mabel Jong. The Assistive Technology Industry Association, or ATIA, is the global leader in assistive technology education and research. Their mission is to serve as the collective voice of the assistive technology industry to help ensure that the best products and services are delivered to those who need them, including students with learning differences. Each year since 1999, the association has held a conference to showcase products and services for the assistive technology community. David Dikter, the Chief Executive Officer of ATIA, is here to summarize the takeaways from this year's conference, which was held in late January. David manages the overall mission of the organization to bring assistive technology to people with disabilities and was responsible for organizing the recent ATIA conference. What were some of the highlights and takeaways from the meeting?
We've been hosting our event for over 20 years, and we really focus on technologies that make significant differences in the lives of students and adults and children. I think that now the set of tools that we have available, and it continue to evolve, whether it be adding in AI functions for image recognition and all kinds of really awesome stuff. I think that it's all become more robust than I could have even imagined back 20 or 30 years ago. So for students who really struggle with writing, and many students do, whether they're disabled or whether they're just struggle with writing, being able to type the first letter of a word you're thinking of and being able to then make a selection of that word as opposed to typing every letter out can make a significant difference for how you streamline your thought process and your writing skill. And we have this range of technologies around, a lot of technologies focused on children and learning and students, focused on things like communication and communication skills, things like note-taking. How do students get the information from the classes that they're in and then leverage it and use that, whether it be high school or college or even middle school and elementary school. We did have some really interesting uses of technology. Some of the technologies coming along there are like being able to take a picture of a whiteboard or have a whiteboard send data directly to a student and be able to get the notes from a teacher right away. That is monumental in the life of children. Being able to very efficiently take a PDF or take some document that a teacher gives you, be able to scan it efficiently with a mobile device or with a tablet, take a picture of it, and then have it read aloud to you, or take something off the web and be able to have it read aloud to you, because you just will never get through the chore of reading. Your ability to kind of phonemically read is just not great. And you have a whole lot of cognition and you can think and you can understand, but reading that text on a page just is such a monumental task. Some other technologies, I think, is we're getting better at voice and speech recognition. So being able to speak to a device, have it basically just turn that into text. I think there's one company that I think of that that has created some software that works with Microsoft Office. It works with all the Google Chrome and all the Google Docs, and it's an additional plugin that kind of works with all these tools to help with writing and word prediction, to help with reading aloud some of the content. So you might have a story off of the web or a story in a PDF. How does a student then read that efficiently and then be able to then leverage that content? These technologies are available to anyone. They often are set up as a subscription in the school system where the parent might actually get free access to some of it because it's part of what the school system is purchasing.
Are some technologies more accessible and affordable than others? And what would you recommend to parents who can't afford to buy one of these products for their child?
I advocate the same thing when asked this question all the time. Number one, public education systems are responsible for purchasing assistive technology as part of a student's IEP if it is identified by the school and the IEP team to be needed and necessary and appropriate.
All right, some exciting stuff. Thank you so much, David Dikter.
You are
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you very much.
I've been speaking with David Dikter, CEO of the Assistive Technology Industry Association. Thanks for watching. I'm Mabel Jong.